what they're going to do, maybe on earlier tendencies, maybe on past experience, what have you. But we're going to move on to the next one. We got Geodude versus Haseo.
Yeah, no, this is really interesting. Again, Geodude showed very, very strong play in that matchup against Peppery Splash earlier, showing he has a Dizzy not only with the pressure, but impressive defense for a Dizzy player. A lot of times you see Dizzy's
very impressed.
You see Dizzy's kind of wilt when they get under pressure, because especially in this version, her normals are so much slower than they used to be. She doesn't really have good counter pokes. She doesn't have great panic buttons. So we saw that Geodude can definitely weather the storm on defense, but he wasn't quite able to get that really gross offense that Dizzy has at her disposal going. We'll see what he can do against Haseo. We are still in the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah, so I was really impressed with Dizzy. I was saying before, her normals have slowed down a little bit, but that's because she's more lockdown oriented. She's more, I mean, it's hard to say, but maybe slightly more screen pollution oriented because of how they changed some of her items, right? Some of the firefish, laserfish, and the bubbles as well have changed in such a way where she can actually, you know, just make a lot of blocks that happen from very far away.
Yeah, more designed around, you know, that strike throw style mix-up as opposed to the old double air dash, you know, overhead cross-up kind of thing. She still has those, but as most players know, a lot of them are very fraudulent. If you know how to get out, they're actually very easy to escape in this game if you've done a little lab work. So we will see, of course, two very mobile characters here, Raven and Dizzy. Going to see a lot of airplay in this matchup.
Yeah, both very good at that lockdown, so you're going to see it back and forth from one and the other.
Yep, and early on here, Haseo all the way over from across the pond to play Frosty Faustings. Right now with a nice early light lead, goes up and grabs. So many Raven players are excellent at going up and just catching people.
Yeah, because Raven doesn't have a lot of good times to use JD, which is his best way to get that air knockdown, right? So they've just gotten really good at finding that air throw, and that's going to be the first round for Haseo.
Yeah, very nice start for him. Pretty dominant there. We'll see if Geodude can make the adjustment. Of course, trying to catch Raven as Dizzy, not easy. You don't have a lot of time to get that screen pollution out, because Raven is not only mobile near, he has needles, and needles are a great way to deter people from trying to spend too much time setting up things from across the screen.
A fire bubble, another ice dagger, trying to find another lockdown setup, but Haseo finds his way out.
Yeah, I thought that fire bubble was actually going to explode with that jump kick, but it was just out of range, so Geodude not able to get the big confirm he had an option for there, but has a nice life lead. That was definitely an attempt at a run-up tick grab, just out of range. Didn't get punished for it, though. Oh, nice cross under into the stand kick. I like it from Haseo.
Yeah, Geodude's looking like he's trying to find something there with throwing out those fire bubbles, trying to find any sort of lockdown.
Oh, a little bit of a drop there. All right, using the frame trap from Dizzy. There we go, goes in. I like it. Run up and grab out of range. Gets the combo. Gonna get a nice mix up here. Where will it be?
Oh, man.
Just putting on, catches with the jump heavy. Haseo definitely not going to use a burst there down that much. Very good on him to not panic there. We tie it up 1 round apiece.
Good stuff from Geodude, finding a way to lock him down in the corner.
Yep, forward punch, very nice. I'm liking that Geodude is adding this to the repertoire here. Forward punch, of course, a very good instant air dash killer. Has nice active frames on it. Definitely useful in a matchup against a character like Raven.
He's able to get the knockdown in that situation, but Haseo now having the corner positioning, got to worry about that fire bubble.
Nice use of crouching heavy to try and go under it, but right now Haseo not able to get away from this pressure, not getting opened up, not really getting hit for a grip, but just Geodude not letting him leave. A little bit of a drop there, definitely can confirm that into a knockdown, and there's that run-up air grab from Haseo, very nice. Right. Oh, called it out, but just out of range. And here's the knockdown. Where will the mix-up be? Empty jump, nice defense from Geodude once again, crosses himself back into the corner. Able to confirm that. Again, just throwing out that screen pollution, does catch. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that was a burst bait as well.
Yeah, dropped the combo at the last part, trying to look for that burst, but Haseo, last legs, still has a burst of her own.
Looking here, being patient. Nice use of the jump heavy, very good air-to-air normal for Dizzy. Geodude just trying to close out this last little bit of life for Raven. Trying to be patient. Oh, no. Is this how it goes? Not quite enough, not at the right range. Raven can do a ton of damage with a straight counter hit with Danger Time, but does not catch it. The jump H closes it out. Geodude takes a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and one of the things that Geodude was doing really, really well for himself versus Raven is that Raven obviously has that air dash, right, that just skirts the floor.
Yes.
And it's a little bit different than everybody else's, but one thing that Geodude was doing really well is actually just neutral jumping and full hop, like full jump neutral jumping.
Yeah.
And what that's doing is that it's actually creating constant situations where Dizzy is actually above Raven if he air dashes in.
Yep.
So you actually can't do that. And then in that situation, Dizzy is able to stall her falling with either bubble or some other special, and that's something that's making it really difficult for Haseo to get in.
Yeah, speaking of Dizzy, there was the actual corner Dizzy damage that we haven't gotten to see from Geodude. Doing those full ground bounce combos, gets a ton of damage done. Right now has a massive life lead, but Haseo says, I'm not done. Go up, get a grip. Right now, if I'm Haseo, the first thing I want to do, I want to earn that burst. At the very least, if I can't make the full comeback, nice call out.
With the 2S.
Yeah, very nice use of that crouching slash. Of course, that's been Dizzy's anti-air throughout her entire existence in Guilty Gear. It actually got rebuffed to its former glory here in Revelator 2. And very nice call out, catches that air dash mix-up. So Geodude not only able to put himself on match point, but also saved his burst, which was a big deal after Haseo was getting a nice grip of momentum there in the latter half of that round. All right, both going back to that neutral. You see YRC Ice Spike, of course, amazing tool for Dizzy. Great for pressure, great for playing neutral. All right, here we go. Gonna get a poke, see what Haseo can do here. Good patience again from Geodude, showing he's more than willing to sit and wait his turn.
Ooh, nice reversal throw. I mean, we expected the conversion from Geodude, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. If he thought maybe the bubble was going to hit a little higher, might have been able to do an instant air dash confirmed from Dizzy. But either way, no real harm, no foul there, as Geodude still has a nice life lead, trying to close out this set, stay alive in this tournament. All right, going in again. It's so interesting to watch this kind of neutral where it's air focused. Both players constantly looking for air mobility. Haseo does get caught by the flame spike there. Stuck in the corner. Geodude trying to control. Ooh, a trade bails Haseo out, but he gets grabbed. Gonna have to hold this, and it is enough. Geodude moving on. Haseo will drop out just short of top 16.
Yeah, unfortunate. You know, that last air dash was just timed a little bit too early, so